We are back at it again here with another video with Invest for Tomorrow. To the first time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. To all subscribers, welcome back. Here we are with MMAT MMTLP Inc. pulling downwards today after doing a full transition from the dip area to the rip area here on 42 Vision. And within today's volatility, it was not the only stock experiencing volatility. The market did as well. And our SPY bot since 7:05 a.m. sent out a bull indicator, and from that moment forward, inflows were above the midpoint, stayed above the midpoint towards the bell, full strength there on 42 Vision, and call options went up 400% plus within an hour. And as you guys see there popping up on the screen, within the options chain, some of them went even higher than that. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge over the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 Vision indicator, getting connected over to our bots, and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by receiving this clarity and edge and using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. So here we are with MMAT, as I stated, doing a full transition here within 42 Vision. It's back above $1, and we need to talk about what's going on here within the charts and the inflow versus outflow. But before we do, I want to share with you guys the home run opportunity that was mentioned this morning over at the Discord. So the home run of the day was spectacular and beyond expectations. And if you guys want to know about these stocks early on and receive this clarity and edge over the charts, check out the link down below in the description to the Discord. And by joining, you'll become part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together. So the home run of the day was from our Tesla bot. Our Tesla bot sent out a bull indicator since yesterday in the aftermarket hours at 4:10 p.m. That bull indicator held true. Inflow stayed above the midpoint into the bell and after the bell. Full strength there on 42 Vision, and call options went up 200% plus within minutes to an hour, guys. And as you see there popping up on the screen, within the options chain, some options went up higher than that. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge over the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 Vision indicator. And we look forward to having you join us, and we strive for opportunities like these every single day. So here we are with MMAT MMTLP Inc. going from the dip area yesterday of white with red borders to bright green bars, and so far here fighting to hold support above the levels from yesterday, trying to create that staircase effect. And if it's your first time coming across the channel, this is 42 Vision, which allows us to see the dips to the rips to the dips, and where the strength and weakness lies within the charts. And we also use our bull and bear indicators and inflow versus outflow as an extra layer of confirmation, which I'm going to pull up here and you can now gain access to as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 Vision indicator, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. And in today's video, I'm going to pull up the inflow versus outflow indicator, which adds that extra layer of confirmation and gives us that edge within the volatility. So here we are with MMAT MMTLP Inc. under a bear indicator here, and it's still trying to bring itself back up even after these outflows crossed again. Now this could be volatility because when you look at it from the bigger picture, it is having that staircase effect, as I stated, and it is above $1. I've always stated that if it goes below it, it basically makes things very weak for the company as a whole, and possibly the risk of another reverse split or getting delisted with the NASDAQ compliance, right? And getting those letters. Now, it did not reverse split the last time because it brought itself up above $1 for 10 consecutive days. But since way back here, we've seen the weakness, we've broken this down, and that the outflows have dominated for most of the part of this pullback. And the times that the inflows have crossed over, they always get rejected and followed by bear indicators. And here we are with another one. For the first time that the inflows crossed over with some strength, they got rejected. But on the 30-minute time frame, you could see there, 42 Vision did a full transition from the dip to the rip, and right now it's still trying to hold itself up, but that bear indicator needs to get canceled pretty quickly, and these inflows need to come back up, in my opinion, right? So I'm going to share with you guys what it is I would watch here going into tomorrow. So let's zoom in here to the volatility. So on the 15-minute, the outflows crossed for most of the day here. At the beginning of the day, that bear indicator right there as well, and it rejected off 118. And now at the end of the day, it's getting a bull indicator and jumping from 109 to 113 here in the post-market hours. But the inflows have not crossed back up. The first thing I would watch here is, will this bull indicator continue to hold true? Do the staircase effect to the upside to retest the highs of the day? And will these inflows go back towards the midpoint or even cross it? Because look what happened yesterday. Once it crossed, it went from 107 to the highs here of 118. Now, not guaranteed to react the same way, but something to not overlook and keep in mind. Now, on the 30-minute, if the 15-minute starts bringing up that strength, I would watch here if this bear indicator gets canceled by another bull indicator as it's going back up to retest the highs here of 118. And you could see how it rejected at a key resistance level here based off the history of the chart before continuing to fall lower. As well as I would watch if these inflows, even if they don't cross back over the midpoint, but the 15-minute did, if it could go towards it to eventually cross back over, to go ahead and have multiple confirmations. Now, in the bigger time frame, on the 1 hour, I would watch here if these inflows can continue to hold. This is the one thing holding up the chart right now. As you look at it in this staircase effect, as I keep on pointing out, it's the one thing not allowing it to collapse, because in the bigger time frames, the inflows are still above the midpoint here, and this will be crucial and critical going into tomorrow and even the rest of this week, in my opinion. Now we see here on MMAT stock, the bull indicator is still strong, no bear indicator, even though it pulled back. And yes, there has been a full transition here from the dip to the rip on 42 vision, but the inflows are still above the midpoint and they have room to go higher, because based off the history of the chart, it is currently only at 0.05 on inflows, and it's hit highs here recently back on December 15th of 0.010, 0.09, and the highest point that we recently saw was up here at 0.73 when it got that bull indicator. Those inflows crossed over and it went up from 168 to 250s. Now, again, not guaranteed to reach those levels, but information within the charts to not ignore and overlook. Now, the first support that I would watch here is 105, then $1 below that. And if these outflows continue to pull down lower, I would watch that carefully. And if this bear indicator continues to hold true, it could start reflecting weakness into the chart. Now, if this strength on the 15-minute rolls over into the 30-minute, these inflows pick up and they continue to hold strong here on the 1 hour as we see it. It's currently above it. Well, the first resistance is the high of the day of 118. And then above that is where this bear indicator popped up, back up here towards 126, 125 area. Those are the key levels I'm watching, the inflow versus outflows and bull and bear indicators. As always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.